What's up guys, this is AK and these are the second generation AirPods Pro, and right off the bat I'm going to say that these are really good, and here's why. So when I first got these, I only expected them to be a minor improvement over the first gen AirPods Pro, but this surprised me. Just a disclaimer, like the title of the video suggests, this video is for the average consumer looking to buy a new pair of headphones that are good value for money. So rather than diving too deep into the technical specifications, I'm going to be focusing more on my experience using them. So when you first unbox these, you notice there are a few changes made to the case. There's a speaker grill at the bottom now, which wasn't on the original AirPods. So in case you lose them, you can use the Find My app to play a sound and you can find them. And if that's not enough, on the right you have this lanyard mount, which is another safety feature to make sure you don't lose your AirPods. Now I'm starting to wonder how many people have lost their AirPods these past few years. Design-wise, there isn't much difference. It does have an extra vent, which I suppose is for better noise cancellation, and you can now use the stem of the AirPods to adjust the volume. This is one feature which I feel the entire AirPods lineup was lacking, because every time I was listening to something and I wanted to adjust the volume, I would have to reach out for my phone. But now I can just slide my finger on the stem and it would give me a little feedback to let me know it was working. You also get more ear tip sizes in the box, so you can find the best fit for your ear. Talking about fit, you may wonder how comfortable these are in your ear. Most earphones with a rubber tip tend to trap a lot of air, which makes them wearing for long periods uncomfortable. That's not the case with these. The vents on the AirPods Pro allow the air to flow freely, making them feel like air. But let's talk about how these sound. When I first put these on, I immediately noticed the difference between these and the first generation AirPods Pros. The sound is clearer, crispier, and the bass is so much better. I remember wearing these for the first time, and for the next 1 hour I was just lost in music land. But that's not it. Here's the real magic. That's this button right here, spatial audio. So what is spatial audio and how does it work? When you usually wear a pair of earphones, what you're hearing is stereo sound that only comes from two places. So all your instruments, your vocals, everything is compressed into this space. But when you turn surround sound on, the sound can come from anywhere around or above you. This makes the content that you're watching or listening to way more immersive. With surround sound on, you can actually separate the instruments, the vocals, and the bass gets even deeper. So watching a movie can be really fun on these because it tries to mimic the cinema experience, just like how cinema speakers would be firing at you from all different directions. And if you want to take it a step further, there's also personalized spatial audio, which scans the shape of your ear and tunes the sound to give you the best experience. Personally, I only noticed the small difference, but that really varies from person to person. So if you do end up buying these, try it out and let me know in the comments down below. Now that we have covered how these sound, let's move on to something that most of you might be interested in: noise cancellation. Apple advertises that the second gen has 2 times better noise cancellation than the original AirPods Pro. I would say that's close but not 100% accurate. With the original AirPods and noise cancellation turned on, you still had some noise leaking in. With the AirPods Pros, that's gotten a lot better, so all you hear are some occasional hisses, but that's it. For context, there are 3 sound modes on the AirPods Pros, and this can be adjusted from the control center or by holding down the stem. First is transparency mode, which activates the microphones on these so you can hear everything around you. So let's say you're walking down a footpath, you can hear a bicycle approaching you and move away. One problem that I faced with the original AirPods was that in transparency mode I could actually hear myself talking, which was annoying because it sounded like talking into a bottle. But with the second gen, even that has gotten better. Second is the off mode, which basically just turns off the microphones on these AirPods. This is the mode that I use the most because in most situations the rubber seal around the AirPods do a pretty good job of cancelling out the noise. And finally, number 3, we have active noise cancellation. This is for when you're sitting in a cafe trying to study but that baby next to you won't stop crying. Turn noise cancellation on and the space is all yours. At this point, I don't even know how many times this feature has allowed me to completely focus on my work rather than being distracted by what's around me. Seriously, the amount of noise cancellation on such small pair of earphones really surprises me. But the reason your AirPods can do all of these is the new H2 chip inside and the new driver, which provides richer and more detailed sound than the first gen. But do you know what's a really neat feature? Adaptive transparency. So let's say you're outside and the car suddenly honks at you. If you're in transparency mode, that's going to be pretty loud. But what your AirPods does is it takes that sound and reduces it to a level that's safe for your ears to hear, and then let it through. All of this in real time. So what you're hearing is sound that's safe for your ears. If you're someone who likes to listen to music while working out, these AirPods are IPX4 sweat and water resistant, so sweat shouldn't be a problem. Battery wise, you get 6 hours of listening time on a single charge, but personally I haven't worn these for more than 2 hours straight, so the battery life is more than enough for me. Combined with the case, you're getting 30 hours of listening time. So if you ask me, was it worth the money? I would say a definite yes. I love how these perform, how the sound and active noise cancellation works like fairy godmother's magic. It's great for traveling, it's great for studying, and it also makes a pretty good gift. The only thing that I feel is missing are more color options, because it would be nice if you were able to match your black AirPods with your black iPhone. And that's it. That is my review of the AirPods Pro 2nd Gen. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like, I will really appreciate it. And if you do end up buying these, let me know in the comment section down below. Subscribe for more videos like these. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.